Hello everybody, it's your boy Kamon. I'm feeling a lot better. My voice still sounds kind of because I am still a little bit sick, so I might be kind of raspy. But anyways, this is going to be duel number 2 I had with Swordsoul. After this, I went with White Forest, and then I went with Tenpai. So we got a lot of duels this entire week. Well, the next 2 weeks, I want to say, going kind of back and forth. But anyways, let's get right into it. It's going to be against the homie, my kryptonite, bro. Essentially, every time I duel him, I always get bad hands, bro. Every time. So I think I lose dice roll. Once again, what's new? Nothing new here. Either I lose dice roll or he went. It's either I lost the dice roll. Okay, I did lose dice roll. He's going to go start off with the toy tank here. He's going to go effect. He's going to set both of those. He's playing White Forest, so unfortunately for him, I do know how to fight against this deck, since we play this deck very often on the channel, and we discuss it, and then we talk about it a lot. It's one of the #1 decks on my channel currently, so, I know what to look out for, how to fight it, etc., etc. So, I think even here, I'm telling him, oh, you want to do this, you want to do that, kind of thing, you know what I mean? Oh, my gosh. So, he's just setting those two off of Toy Tank, or Toy Box. Which I'm like, all right, that's fine. So, we're talking about something. I don't know what we're talking about. I might just start doing, I honestly might just start doing it with sound again, but it's like, I don't know. Some people at my locals be saying, a lot of wild stuff, and I do not want that on my channel at all. You know what I mean? It's just, ugh, So yeah, I don't know what we're talking about. It's so awkward because y'all can't hear anything. I can't hear anything either. Actually, we're talking about something. So now he's gonna summon out Asteria here, and I'm like, that's fine with me. And then he goes Asteria effect, and that's when I do imperm her. Imperm her is fine, and that's when he does go Toy Soldier. I'm like, that's fine with me. He's gonna go affect Toy Soldier, and I believe here I do let it go through. Yeah, I do let it go through because I don't have any other hand. I think I only have the one imperm anyways, for being honest with you. So, yeah. So he's going to go through with this, and he will get the Rusella, I believe. He gets the Rukia. Rukia, Rusella, one of the two. Which, if I was him, I would definitely get the Rusella here because Stellar did actually get stopped by the imperm. Which had another hand trap, but it is what it is. If I was playing Tenpai, sheesh, So yeah, he does actually add that to hand. Anything on res, nothing on res. I think my only opening hand was actually imperm, so that does suck. That does suck. And actually, this no John's obviously, but this is actually before I swapped out the sleeves. So these are still kind of oldish sleeves. So they're still kind of ugly and not sticky, but they don't have that new sleeve shuffle to where you can kind of play around with them. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. But yeah. So now he's just going to be free to kind of go off here and do whatever he wants to actually do here. And I can't do much about it if I'm being honest with you because, yes, so he's going to go Rusilla effect here, summon her out here. Mind you, I drew the combination of possible worst cards to draw in my hand, by the way. Oh my god. My only real play was, I believe, Pot of Prosperity. Sorry, Pot of Desires, not Prosperity. Yo, y'all remember back in the day when people used to use Pot of Prosperity in Swordsoul? I think that's so dumb, bro. Because, your Moye will draw you a card every single time. You know what I mean? And then Sinister came out. We draw 2 cards at least once a turn. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. I never understood the whole Pot of Prosperity. But it's it gets you into your Moye and whatnot, what gets you into everything else. So he's going to summon out the Synchro, send that to Graveyard to search here. Which he will search out Trap card here. And I'm like, sure thing. Mind you, to stop this deck specifically, you need more hand traps. Droll is a very, very, very good cover versus this deck. Nib is pretty good too. Because, if you want to stop the Stellar, that's fine. But if they send the Toy Soldier from field to Graveyard, then it's stopping it. You would have to have at least 2 more hand traps. But if they don't, the one imperm can possibly pass their entire turn, depending. So he's gonna secret something here. He's gonna go into the Diabels here, obviously. Yep, Diabell's effect on summon. He will grab back the toy box there and get into soft once per turn. So he can do it again if need be / if he wants to. No big deal. Now let's think of what else he does want to do here, which he can go for a lot of stuff here. Honestly, what I should have done, I guess in hindsight, I should have just saved, if I only have the one imperm anyways, I should have saved that one imperm for his Visas, so he can't search out counter trap card. I should have done that, because he still has Visas here. So he does have the Azet in hand. He's going to go Azet effect. So I get Sylvie. Toy Tech effect here. Toy Tech effect tribute. Summon out Sylvie. Sylvie effect here. Search out trap card here. Because he was not... Oh, he gets spell card. Okay. I'm like, all right, you're going to get spell card. That's fine. It's probably in his hand already, actually, I think. But yeah, I should have just saved Imperm for that. Because think about it in hindsight, my only real play was literally Pot of Desires. I opened up Pot, Summit, Blackout, and like... Yeah, Pot, Summit, Blackout, and Ashuna. So again, if I went first, yo, we would have been golden. We would have been good to go, bro. So, but you know, it is what it is. And when the dice roll. If I won the dice roll, we would have been golden. Would have been great. He had no hand traps in his hand, too. Yeah, he has none in his hand right now. So now he's going to Synchro Summon. Yeah, he is going to actually end up making Visas here, if I remember correctly. I'm pretty sure he made, yeah, he's going to make the Visas here. Which I don't blame him, honestly. Because like Visas is very, very good in this deck. So he's going to Synchro Summon into Visas here. Yep, Visas. Visas effect on summon. He'll search out the Reframing here, which is very good. Very, very, very good card. People saying that card's a brick is crazy to me. A counter trap that's always active in this deck that's searchable is nice, not a brick. And then even if you do hard draw it, you can pitch it to graveyard with all of your white forest cards, so therefore it is not a brick. You know what I mean? And you'll always have a synchro on the field. Like it's just I don't know. People are just crazy, bro. You know, people are just really... This deck is insane, too, bro. You have so much resource management. It is insane, bro. So crazy. So crazy. So he's going to go add back to hand. Summon back the Rosella here. Which, in honesty, he didn't have to do that. He could have just linked away the Azet on field with his Visas, actually, to make Rabbit here, which would have been even better, in my opinion, because therefore he could, because now that he bounced it back, if he does want to actually bounce back one of his monsters, it has to be the Diabells. So what this does, this kind of puts him on, like, he has to actually waste he has to actually use her effect before you bounce her back. You know what I mean? So, because you don't have that other option to, like, you know, bounce back the other monster, if that makes sense. If it makes any sense to y'all, you know? So right now he's reading what he can do here. Like, he's reading the Rabbit here. He's going to banish... I think he banishes, like, 3. Honestly, I probably would have saved that card. Like, because, like, you're done setting up here. I would save it for, like, next turn just in case. You know what I mean? Oh, man. He just ends up getting the Veiler and or the Imperm. He does actually get the Imperm here. I'm like, yeah, that's smart in case I have a called by or something like that. Gonna set. That is crazy, bro. Set another one. 5 back row, bro. We know 2 of them. And then I draw a Droll. I'm like, are you serious, bro? So I'm like, okay, cool. I'm like, I need to start off with the Pot of Desires here. Because if he does negate it, then yeah. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go Pot of Desires here, which I didn't mention didn't too crazy, because like no one's really gonna stop this with a Omni Negate like that. But of course, I'm fighting my Kryptonite, and then of course he goes, you know what? I feel like you need that card. I'm gonna negate that. I'm like, okay. So then I'm like, all right. Only the option is gonna go Ashuna here, so I'll activate effect to summon out Ashuna, which he's seeing what he wants to actually do here. Which if I was him, I would go Diabell's effect. I think he does go Diabell's here. He doesn't. Okay, so I summon out Ashuna here. But the thing is, he does actually, in fact, have his woes. So the woes is what's going to come out to actually Book of Moon my stuff, I believe. Yeah, I'm like, all right, it's over. I can't do anything. So he takes game number one. I'm like, oh, man, nothing I could do about that. Opening up one hand trap versus that deck is crazy too, man. Just the one imperm, he can still play through it. So, and then I'm like, all right, let's go to game number two. And again, my hand is very, not good. So I start off with the Shatana here. I'm like, all right, cool. Shatana, get rid of Shatana, summon out. Monk. I'm like, okay, cool. Set one pass. That's my entire play. I'm like, there's no way that deck is letting me down right now. Open up double Ash and a Droll. You know what I mean? I'm like, Jesus Christ. But, you know, it is what it is. So you're reading Shatana right now to see what the card does. You know, because it's been a while since someone has played Swordsoul. And Swordsoul is one of those decks where it's a very fair deck. You know what I mean? I think I either have Imperm face down or I have Blackout. I'm pretty sure it's Imperm face down. I wish it was Blackout. Because with the Blackout plus the Shatana, I can actually pop 3 cards, believe it or not. Not 2. So he's going to go Duster. I'm like, alright, so it was the Blackout. Okay. I'm like, okay, my fault, bro. He just dusters me. So he's gonna summon out Asteria. I'm like, yep. They're gonna push that to grave. I'm like, I think I do Ash Blossom, and I'm like, I'm not letting it go through. Next time, I think I should let that, because I have Droll. Because he would go summon out. Yeah, if I went Droll here instead, we would have been in such a better position, actually. You know, it's funny. I could have summoned out my Shatana, right? Normal summon out Ash Blossom and then make a Yazi. I could have just done that, actually. And, you know, make Yazi in defense mode and then just kind of just sit there. You know what I mean? And I believe with that, he does just pass his turn, actually. I believe, yeah, he didn't really have much else here, honestly. Oh, no, I have a Adara in my hand, actually. Okay, so I have a Adara and I have... Okay, so I didn't really have too much. So he's going to go draw 2, and that's when I do go Droll. Yep. So again, if I had just Drolled him to begin with, I would still have more cards in my hand. If he wanted to look at my hand or something, sure, he would get rid of Ash for next turn. I guess, well, it doesn't really matter too much, I guess you could say. He did Duster my one face down, though. And I'm just like, all right, bro. If I just had a Moye, bro, we would have been golden. Full combo. Full combo. But then he had Lightning Storm and Duster, so it did not really matter too much, if I'm being honest. No, it did, because I would have went Protoss, and then I would have went Protoss, Destroy Light, so it did actually matter. Yeah, if I had actually drawn Moye, I could have got a full Protoss board. Then he would have been, you know... Ouch, oh my gosh. And yeah, it would have been over. So he's going to go Azet here. Because he does pass turn, enter battle, beat over. Azet, you know, set that. Anything on a res? Nothing on a res. He goes normal summon out. Astera again. Then he's going to go Astera effect. And I do go Valor. He's like, oh my gosh. I'm like, I cannot let anything go off, bro. I can't, bro. He's just like, all right, we'll pass. I'm like, heck yeah, bro. Heck yeah. I'm pretty sure he does pass here. I think he does. I'm pretty sure he does. So he goes talents to draw 2. I'm like, that's fine. This is me returning. This is all I need. So he's debating if he wants to go into like Rabbit here. But Rabbit won't do too much because my guy can't die by a battle anyways. Because, you know, Rabbit is a illusion. Illusions can't kill things by a battle. Sorry, destroy things by a battle. So he's like, it's kind of pointless to go into that. Which I don't think it's too pointless because you can go into Rabbit here, set up your trap card, and then you're still good to go, if that makes sense. So... he's thinking like, should I go on a Rabbit here? Like, he'll do 400 damage to me, but that's about it, bro. Set 1 pass. I draw. I'm like, okay, cool. I think I have an actual play. So I do go Moye reveal, and it does walk into an imperm. I'm like, Jesus Christ. I'm like, all right, that's fine, bro. I guess. It's a battle. Attack. 18. Beat over that. Attack. And I'm just like, I should have went into SP. No, I don't have SP. Actually, I can't even go into SP here because that is a non-effect monster. So, yeah, SP is not really. So he goes summon out Sylvie. Sylvie effect to search. Mind you, he does have Nib in his hand too. So he does get Tails. Anything on the res? I'm like, well, you know what's in my hand. And yeah, it is pretty much just game here. I cannot come back from this. So very unfortunate. Yeah, he has full combo, and I can't do anything about it. Like, you know, I have a Adara in hand. I have the Shatana, sure, but, like, it won't be enough. Plus, he just owns Dweller. But anyways. If you guys enjoyed that, make sure you do like, comment, subscribe to the video. I'll see you all next time, man. Have an awesome one. Peace.